All right, given your age, 37, your experience, would you rather be playing in a Super Bowl right now with the diminishing skills, the injuries that you've had, or would you rather go back to your 26 years old with a laser arm, but not as much knowledge in terms of breaking down a defense?
If I had to pick one, I'd probably take the experience. I've used the losses, the mistakes to, I feel like, improve. And of course, my confidence has grown off the good times.
You're a dad now. How has being a dad impacted your regular in-season day?
The mental part of the football game for me has taken maybe a back seat to the physical part. I am not skipping rehab or a weightlifting session for a film session. And I can do all that over here, and so that has given me more time when I go home to play with the kids.
Yeah, it was a very popular snapshot of you sitting, icing your ankle, your helmet on because you're listening to the play calls. And
that's the ultimate, multitasking. I'm icing my ankle, I'm studying my iPad, and then I got my helmet on and I can hear Gase calling the play into Brock, and so at least I can visualize the play. And Adam would sometimes give me a little commentary after each play. Brock just threw a great ball, you should be out here practicing, or constantly communicating, and I was able to get a few things done at the same time.
What were things that moved you most when you watched the Book of Manning?
I was pleased that it did focus on my dad and his story. I don't think it would have hurt the piece at all to have shown a few less crying home videos by me. The same story would have been told, but it felt like, we can't show one, we got to show, 8. At what point do you think he might have stopped filming and actually grabbed Cooper and said, hey, quit kicking your 3-year-old brother in the back? I kind of asked my dad, I think your parenting skills could possibly have been questioned, but he knew this would be great footage down the road.
What kind of grief did you have to put up with in this building because of that particular scene?
We were watching film. We watched film as a unit, as an offensive unit. I tripped coming out on a handoff, and I just tripped over the ground. And then, of course, Welker went into that one famous childhood video when Cooper clotheslines me, and I say, you can't grab by the neck. And Welker did a loud, you can't grab by the neck. And so, hey, I got thick skin, I could handle it.
When I saw you give your acceptance speech for the SI Sportsman of the Year, when you talk about your dad, Archie, I see you get more choked up and emotional than I remember maybe when you talked about him.
I think it's just something about being a father. It's been the greatest thing to happen to me, and Ashley and I have been truly blessed. And so, I think it does just change, your emotions. And so, I find myself maybe making a statement or thinking about something that probably another time it wouldn't have, gotten me somewhat emotional.
Life-changing event is the way you described your USO tour, visiting the troops overseas. When the Star-Spangled Banner is played on Super Bowl Sunday, will you think about some of those memorable moments of that trip?
I think it's a special time, but because of that USO tour, I do have more of an appreciation for what our troops are doing, protecting us. I'm not saying they're all fans of mine. A lot of them are telling you that I hate you. I'm a huge Chiefs fan, but there's still a connection there for our troops and the game of football.